Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is good old Jim Ross. We're here in the studio with the one and only, considered the biggest name of all time in pro wrestling, the legend, the icon, Hulk Hogan. How are you doing today, Hulk?
I am doing tremendous. Thank you for having me here today, JR. It's an honor, brother.
Always great to hear. Now I wanted to talk to you about Marvel Studios. The rumor is that the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, I can't pronounce goddamn names, so my apologies. I heard he offered you a role in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, but you turned it down allegedly. Can you give us any insight on your dealings with arguably the biggest franchise going today?
Well, first and foremost, brother, Hulkamania is still the biggest franchise going today. I'm still eating my vitamins, saying my prayers. Hulk Hogan is just as big today as he was back in the 80s and the 90s. I mean, if I answered that call, it would be the Hulk Hogan grill and not George Foreman, brother. As for the Avengers role, Kevin Jabroni did approach me. He offered me a role in both Infinity War and Endgame. They were looking to recast Mark Ruffalo, as they all thought what me and Nash did. He was a vanilla midget. I thought they were going to offer me the part of the Hulk. That wasn't the case. Instead, they were going to cast me as this other universe version, brother. I said to that jabron right away, "Brother, there's only one Hulk, and he's called Hulk Hogan, even worse." They were going to have this young up-and-comer called Thanos, the mighty titan, go over everyone. He was going over in Infinity War and most of Endgame. I said to Kevin, "That don't work for me, brother." They tried to sweeten the pot by saying I'd get my revenge on Thanos, but it would ultimately be Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man who goes over, and I wouldn't be having a rematch after I get my ass kicked at the start of Infinity War. They had the gall to say that after Thanos gets all 6 Infinity Stones, he'd be the most powerful force in the universe. My jaw dropped. I chewed him out in front of everyone, brother. Did you not see me body slam Andre the Giant in the Pontiac at WrestleMania 3? And Thanos is the most powerful force in the universe and not Hulkamania? I politely declined and refused the role. It wouldn't be best for the Hulk Hogan brand, and for what I understand now, Marvel is kind of lacking after all of that. So Hulk Hogan dodged a bullet right there, brother.
Man, that sounds like one hell of a raw deal you got there, Hulkster. Would you be open to having a role in the future? As you say, Kevin Jabroni would offer you as such. I mean, I'd have to assume that the role of the Hulk is long gone now.
Brother, that door is firmly closed. The Hulk is gone. Well, unless they recast him like I thought they would. And it's not personal either, brother. Mark is a great guy with a lot of talent, but he just doesn't look the part without the CGI. I mean, all they gotta do is paint me green, or go with the yellow Hulk, like I suggested, and they are cooking. On a more serious note, I'd probably entertain the idea if they would entitle me to maybe a small fraction of about 90% royalties on whatever part I play. I do like the sound of me going up against this new Captain America, Sam Wilson. Brother, he ain't going over, but it would be such a classic having me as the Yellow Hulk. Or you know what? Fuck it. Rename, rebrand the Hulk as the Hulkster. I'm getting fired up thinking about this, brother. The possibilities are endless. Me squaring off against that skull, James Rhodes. Badass. The Black Panther, male or female, it doesn't matter. And who can forget Kwang the Conqueror? I would love to work with Jonathan Major's brother, as long as he stays away from my daughter.
That's an interesting cast of characters right there, Hulk. Any particular reason why you would want to square off against them?
JR, come on, brother. Do I gotta explain this? You know what the N in the NWO stands for, right?
Well, we have completely run out of time. Thanks for joining us today. Give it up once again, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Hulk Hogan.